Hi everyone, it's Sheila, and as you can tell by the topic of my video, today's video is a first impressions video, and my goal is to try to do at least one of these a week. And sometimes my first impressions will just be on samples that I may have picked up from Sephora or various other places. But as I try out new products or have the opportunity to purchase a new product, I will more than likely, or I should say, I will try to make an attempt to do a video on it, sharing you my first impression thoughts, and then coming back later on and giving you a more sound opinion on the product after I've had a chance to really use the product. So, and that being said, today's video is on the Hourglass Arch Brow Sculpting Pencil, and it is a mechanical pencil. This is what the box looks like, and then this is what the actual pencil itself looks like. And again, it is a mechanical pencil, so there is no need to sharpen, which is, in my opinion, is a plus. It does come with two ends. It has the end that has the product on it and the end that just has the brush on it. We'll go to the product end first. The product end is a flat, triangular, pointed shaped pencil. It's quite unique in that I've not ever seen another pencil like this before. And to show you exactly what it looks like, I'm going to take you all the way up to the top of the pencil so you can see exactly how much product is available. And that's what it looks like. And I don't know if you can tell just how flat it is, but it is quite a flat pencil. And the tip of it is somewhat flat, going towards kind of like an angle effect, which I don't know how well you'll be able to tell that either. But it is quite unique. And the formula of this product is a powder wax formula, which gives you two products in one, so to speak. And which is a good aspect in my opinion, because I have always kind of liked using the wax because I like the feel of the wax, how it makes it feels like your brows aren't moving or anything like that. It kind of holds them in place. And then I also like the powder effect, like if I was using a brow kit or if I was actually just using an eyeshadow in my brow area. So, excuse me, for me, this was definitely a plus. And then the actual other end is the brush, which is quite unique, and that it is a little bit fatter than most brushes that I've seen anyway. And the brush itself is a very soft, it just feels very soft, very smooth. And I really like the feel of this brush, and I most definitely like the feel of it when it's on my brow. I don't know if you've ever had your hair brushed and when someone is getting very close to the root, to your scalp, where you feel like that the brush is coming over your scalp and you get this kind of like that little tingly feel. Well, this is kind of what happens when you actually use the brow brush, because when it's hitting your brow, you do get somewhat of it's just like a sensation. It's a comforting feeling over your brows, and it just really feels good. So I am going to say that on the brush itself, I'm going to definitely rate that a 5 because I'm very impressed with the brush. Now, price point. And unfortunately, I feel really bad because I did not do my homework and write down my price. So I apologize for that. I will post the exact price somewhere around here at the end of the video before I post it. But it is somewhere between $30 and $35. Now, price point, that's quite expensive. It's not, and I don't want to say it's not affordable. It is affordable depending on what your income level is or where your needs are as far as what you want to purchase or spend money on. So, and is it worth the amount of money that it costs? Well, I'm going to give the price point a 1, and I'm going to say it is worth $20. I don't think it's worth $30. So I don't think, I just don't think a brow pencil should cost that much. So I can't really rate that very high. It is a good product, yes. And would I buy it again? Probably so. At this point, I'm liking it enough that I can see myself buying it again. But for the amount of money, this product really needs to last me a long time because it is quite pricey. So, and then my next I want to share with you that if you're not familiar with Hourglass products, all Hourglass products are, they pride themselves on being sulfate-free, paraben-free, fragrance-free, synthetic dye-free, and vegan. Now, I take that back because they do have a few items that aren't, but for the most part, the items are this way. That so for those of you that this is a very great high concern, Hourglass is a product that definitely you should look into. Again, it's a very pricey product, so you don't want to go into them lightly. Meaning, do your homework, know what you're getting, and understand that you're going to have a high price point on pretty much any item that you buy. In all actuality, I don't know if they have any products less than $30, or if, well, I should say like 28 to 30. Everything is somewhere in that range. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at the products. But I will say that most of all of the Hourglass products are extremely, extremely good products. I mean, they really do what they say they're going to do. And they are products that I have repurchased over and over again whenever I have found, gone out and getting the items that I need. But getting back to the pencil itself. Now the packaging, I would have to definitely rate the packaging a 5 because it is a sleek, very expensive, very elegant looking package, which all Hourglass products are this way. Everything that they have, basically the packaging that I've opened or seen, the packaging has just always been very, very, very well put together. So, but is it really important what the packaging looks like? Not really. Most of the most part, no one would know that this was an Hourglass product by me just pulling it out and using it, other than if they were to flip it over and read it. So it's not something that everyone's going to know automatically what it is. So is it that important? Probably not. But, they do spend money in their packaging, which is awesome. Now it says that you can layer this product on, for a darker look, or you can actually, use the flat end of the pencil, and you can actually draw in your fine, like kind of like go with your fine hairs, go following the pattern of your fine hairs within your brow to give, more of a, and then take the brush and brush it out. And that would give you more of a natural look. So, and I have to say that tends to be true. I do really love the fact that when I do flip that little flat end and I go to this little area that's right here, oops, can't see, that's right here and right here on my brow, that it does allow me to actually make it, give that illusion of the being the same shape of my brow itself. So I do really, really like that aspect. So as far as that particular thing, I would have to say, I'm reading some notes that I have here. So I would definitely have to say that, I'm torn between saying if that is what it says it's going to do, because it does also say stay in place. Now, so part of that is correct and part of it's not. Because I would have to say that the part of staying in place, the longevity of this pencil, right now, I'm going to give that about a 3.75 because I have noticed that it does smear off. It doesn't smear like all over your brow. It just smears completely off, like a clean sweep. It will just come off. So, and that's happened to me once, and I've only had this on like a couple of times. So, I don't want to say, I don't know, it could have been something else that caused that to do it, or maybe I just was heavy-handedly and actually just wiped my brow like really hard or something like that. So I'm working on that. I do need to test it out a little bit more. So the longevity of the pencil itself, I'm going to have to rate that about a 3.50 to a 3.75. And then doing what it says, I guess I could give it a 4 because it does pull my brows in place, definitely. And I don't know, I'm looking at it now and I almost want to think that one of my brows is, I haven't touched this makeup all day, so probably not a good time to do this video, but it's like almost midnight and I am trying to get ready for bed. So, but I did really want to get this video out today. So yeah, that being said, I don't know how well they look. I just kind of noticed that. But anyhow, getting back to, as far as the longevity of the pencil itself, it does do what it says. It keeps my brows in place and it lays them down perfectly. And when you are sculpting your brows, you do get the look that exactly the way they say by doing what they say do, as far as using it, using the brush and using different angles of the actual pencil itself. So that I would definitely give it a 4. So overall, I'm going to have to give this, I'm going to rate this probably a 4. So I'm going to give it almost a thumbs up. I'll give it the Fonzie thumb because, like I said, there are a few factors about it that just kind of worry me. The fact that I was able to wipe it off so easily worries me, and the price point is a bit high. So that's going to make it, about a 4, maybe a 3.95 to a 4, somewhere in there. Listen at me getting all technical, 3.95. Let's go 3.75 to a 4.0. So somewhere in there is where I would rate this pencil at the current moment. So, if I had to make the guess of repurchasing this pencil today, I would say I probably would, because I am impressed with it just enough to say I would probably repurchase it again. I'm just going to hope that this pencil lasts me for a long time, because I will say I don't use very much of the pencil, which is a plus. I don't nearly use as much of this pencil as I do the drugstore one by Milani that I was using prior to this one. So hopefully that means that the pencil is going to last. And so again, like I said, I'm going to rate this about a 4, I guess, a 3.75 to a 4. And if you have any other questions about the product itself, feel free to let me know below, and I will most definitely try to answer any questions that you have. And if you would like for me to do a follow-up video on this particular product, please comment below as well. And before I go off, I just want to say very quickly is, yes, you are still looking at Sheila. I do realize that I probably look quite different today. And I have taken my extensions out, and I am an all-natural girl. I have been natural for a little over 5 years, if not longer. So my hair is flat iron today, and it is back in a ponytail. And yes, I do have very jagged ends right now. I don't know how well you can see that. Hopefully not well at all, because I did try to disguise them a little bit today. But being that my hair has been in braids for quite a while, I do need to make an appointment this week sometime to have my ends cut and hopefully get somewhat of a little style thing going on with my hair. So yes, you are looking at me, and yes, I do look different, and this is what I look like when I don't have tracks. So that's basically all I wanted to say this evening. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful work week that is about to approach us, and as always, God bless. Bye-bye.